Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you happen to be in your little corner of the world. I just thought I'd pop on here and do a random live because, hey, why not? It's fun. And see who's up and see who's in my chat and see who would like to shoot the breeze, as they say. This live, as along with a lot of my other lives, hey, man, I was about to message you like, hey, I'm going live, but you weren't online, so I couldn't. And so I thought, why not? Just do a live, check in with everybody, check in with my peeps, and see how everybody is doing. And point out a few things that have been changing for me, somewhat for the better. I'm doing my diet thing. I'm doing good. I'm only allowing myself one cheat day a week. But unfortunately, this week I failed miserably because tonight I had some fish and chips for dinner because I was going to be bothered cooking. But yeah, I just thought I'd pop in, like I said, check out everybody is doing, and yeah, just talk sort of about Christopher Watts for a little bit, talk about the weather, talk about whatever. But yeah, so new stuff is coming out about Christopher Watts all the time. It's very bizarre. 3 years ago, on the 13th, was when they were reported missing. It's still, in my humble opinion, it's still pretty sad that people are going missing. They have been missing, and yet Chris Watts is still willing to take the rap. I find that quite sad. I wish that every single person that was involved in this case would be locked away and forgotten about. But can't ask for miracles. Hello, Karen. But yeah, so like I said, I just wanted to be able to pop on here, and check in with everybody, so I can save my fingers the typing because my hands on my right hand at the moment are giving me a bit of misery. It's very frustrating. I just wish the pain would just like sod off, so to speak. And yeah, I've got my two girls in here at the moment. Countless people will most probably join. I don't know, but here is helping. But yeah, like I said, I've started my diet. I'm doing my, U foods thingy, and yeah. So the last time I weighed myself, which was on what day was it? I think it was Friday. Yeah, I think it was Friday. I had lost 4.5 kilos so far. So fingers crossed, if I do everything to the plan and everything to the T, I will continue to eat foods meals and hopefully dropping the kilos. I've made a decision not to get Duromine just yet, due to the fact that Duromine is also a meal suppressant and it's supposed to suppress your appetite. But I'm going to be really weird is the fact that I would rather try going the weight loss journey my way. I was supposed to pick up a cross trainer today, but a certain person that was meant to help me pick it up didn't show up for 2.5 hours, and the lady that was holding on to it for me has put it back up for sale, even though she somewhat agreed to hold on to it. Thank you. Thanks, Van. So I see it as that if I can continue on my own journey without Jeremiah, without any of that shit, I see it as that, yeah, a bit pissed off. But I see it as that if I can do this myself, like I said, without, Jeremiah helping me, then I can continue doing that. And I am going to do my best. And I mean this nicely as I can. I want to be able to encourage myself to go for a 45 minute to an hour walk every day. It's going to be difficult because my knee is giving me absolute misery in this weather, but I see it as that, like I said, if I can, even if it's just like, I don't know, like I said, I would like to say I'd like to ride my bike, but apparently that, I don't know if that will work really well, considering the fact that I wouldn't be able to grip the handlebars properly, and that's just as bad, I think, as an exercise bike. But thank you, Karen. But like I said, I just want to be able to encourage myself to go for walks every day and try my hardest as the best I can. But if I find that in, say, 3 months' time, which will be good to do, give myself enough time, I should say, to see if foods and my walking and everything like that. I want to give it 3 months to see how I go, and excuse me, and see if that helps. Excuse me, far out. To see if that helps, then I won't need Germine, because I see it as, if I spend $100 on Germine and it suppresses my appetite, I don't want to feel as though that if I can't afford it for, say, 1 month, I'm then going into withdrawals of it, if that makes sense. And like I've seen on eBay, thank fuck for eBay. I've seen these things that you put on your plate, and it has like circles in there, and then like a open circle, so to speak. And what happens is that you put your stuff in them, and so it's basically what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. I suck. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so I want to try for 3 months without Jeremiah to see how I go. And that way, at the end of each meal, which I need to start doing as of tomorrow, I need to write down everything I eat and everything like that. And it's going to probably sound weird that, everything I eat, and then at the end of at the beginning, it's like Monday. It sounds weird to say this. Now, tell me if you think this sounds strange. On Monday, weigh myself. Not necessarily, maybe first thing in the morning after I've gone for a shit shower and shit and a shower, so to speak. Do my bathroom duties. Hey, Lisa, do what I need to do in the bathroom, and then weigh myself. And then what I do is I go through the whole week, and it sounds stupid, but I'm thinking then at the end of the week, weigh myself and see how we go from there. Oh, see, we don't do things at Christmas time like some families do. Like, we don't do the big spread of like turkey and chicken and all that. Oh shit, and all that sort of shit. We don't do that sort of thing in my family. We just basically just say, "Oh, okay, well, I bought one," like, because it's now mainly my brother, my mum, and I, and we don't do the big spread like some families do. And when I hear about families who do the massive spread, I'm like, I'm so jealous. Like, we don't do that sort of thing. And we haven't done that for many, 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 many years. How far behind you are, Karen? Karen, if you type something now, sweetheart, I'll tell you how far behind you are. It's sort of. I don't think I can, though. I don't know. But that's what I want to do. I want to be able to, on every Monday, yay, welcome back, Karen, weigh myself on the Monday, go about my, business. That's okay. It's okay. It's all good. And then on the Sunday night, after everything is said and done, I weigh myself again. And then what I'll do is I'll go, so at the moment I'm 109.5, which is pretty good considering I was 113.9 about 3 weeks ago. So I think it was about 3 weeks, roughly, either just after or just before my birthday. So it's not a massive, well done kind of like weight loss for me, but I'm doing this on my own, so to speak. So I want to start, like I said, I want to start walking. I want to start eating, like I said, Foods meals. They are so yummy and so filling. It is unreal. And as long as I stick to the clean meals and not order all the other things. But the things that's good about Foods is that none of their meals are like, they're not over like, say, 900 calories, the most highest one, I think. Hello, Matt. Oh, man, you always come in here when you have a student. It's really bad. But like I said, I want to try my hardest to do this without the aid of Duramine, because I see it as with that. So if I spend $100 on new foods and I spend $100 on the Duramine and then all that sort of shit. Hello, money boy. Hello, Penny. It's going to come down to, like I said, I want to try this without the aid of a diet tablet. So if anyone, and the thing is, I'm very, very proud of myself for this though. I bought myself today. People might think no, but I bought myself some smoked salmon. I bought myself some kale and some spinach and rocket and some cucumber, some capsicum, some red onion, red capsicum, because I hate green capsicum in my salad, but I love green. Sorry, I hate green, but I love red capsicum. I also, all that sort of stuff. So, but for me, it comes down to that if I use, hang on. Not planning to, Van. It's all good, darling. But yeah, so basically I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try doing my diet my way, with smoked salmon and stuff like that. It's not but they say salmon is good for a healthy fish because it has all the healthy fatty stuff in it. And so I bought some of that sort of stuff. And also I bought, which is probably bad, but I was told that it's okay, I bought myself some ginger and lemongrass flavored oil. You too, Van. And so it comes down to that I'm going to use that. But with that oil, I'm not going to use much oil, but I'll use, say, quarter, maybe. See how we go. Of oh, well, please let me know the lighter life. Let me know ins and outs of that. So, like I said, I'm having, like I said, smoked salmon, red capsicum, red onion, which in my opinion looks purple, but each to their own. Yeah, so our salad's got to have cabbage, kale, rocket, which apparently the three green leafy things that are good. It'll be that, cucumber, onion, capsicum, and only about 5 or 6 pieces of what do you call it? Of feta. Because but they also say that bocconcini is good. Yeah, where's Emu? Yeah. Yes. All I drink. The long story short of things, though, is that it's all like trial and error. I know this is a true crime page, and I'm sorry for boring you all. Lettuces and stuff. I bought some some cos lettuce as well, so I can easily do that. So it's going to be there's going to be more leafy greens and cucumber and capsicum and red onion than there will be of the salmon. But at the same time, salmon is good for you. So I bought this tray, this thing of smoked salmon that I used to pay 20. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, guys. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm confused. Yes, I used to, when I was very naughty on my last diet, I used to use get the baby spinach, cook it up with garlic oil and sliced garlic. And now, because I love my garlic. And then what? Thank you, Lisa. And then what would happen is that I'd wilt that down. And then what I'll do is then I'd cook up a piece of salmon that I would actually put lemon oil, because I'd always have it with the skin, the lemon oil, and then rock salt over the top of it. And then I'd cook up some asparagus. Excuse me. Put that on the and some of that Deb mashed potato. I don't know why I love that shit, but I've got to stop loving it because yeah, see, I don't yeah. Well, your mum is very, very awesome, Penny, but I don't think I could not I don't think I could just do a shake diet. Sorry. I don't think I could do that. Nope, 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 nope. But it comes down to that I want to be able to try, like I said, I want to try it my way without the germline and all that sort of shit. So yes, I love salmon too. Like, oh my God. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, I did that, cooked up the salmon, put the mashed potato or the Deb mashed potato at the bottom of the plate. Then I'll top it with drain all the oil and shit from the spinach. And then I'd put that on the top of the mashed potato. Then I'd put the salmon, and then what was it? I would cook up 4 sticks of asparagus, put one there, one there, one there, one there. So I'd make a square around what I was making. So it was a square meal. And then I would buy one of those sachets of hollandaise sauce, and I would then just smother my salmon in that. Now, we all know that, butter is used to make that shit. And it was horrible. It was horrible because it was so good. But you see, I'm really weird. When I used to buy smoke, because in my local shopping centre or supermarket, whatever you want to call it, grocery store, they would sell the smoked salmon in that section. And I would buy, bad on me, I would buy about $20 worth of salmon every fortnight. And then what I would do is that I would then buy, this is so bad to admit, I would buy a goat's cheese. And because what would happen is that the goat's cheese was like really so creamy, I would then make a salmon sandwich, which was basically I would find a way to grate. Oh, this is when I could grip things, I should say. I'd grate a cucumber, and then I'd put that at the bottom of a lettuce cup, put a slice of salmon, the goat's cheese, and then another piece of salmon. This is like slices, guys. So this isn't like a fillet of salmon. This is like smoked salmon slices. And then put this piece of salmon on the top, and then a little bit more of goat's cheese, and then put another lettuce cup on it, and then yeah, it was good shit. But I won't be doing that anymore. Oh, well, as long as she does treat herself, Penny, that's good. Yes, cucumber's good, but it's so expensive. Like, oh my God, I can't get over how expensive cucumbers are these days. Like the ones I eat, which are the Lebanese ones, because I love the skin texture on those. They're like $12 a kilo at the moment, and they don't even look that great. So instead of buying, like, say, 4 or 5 of those and then costing me $12, I bought those little ones. And so they're good though, because I can say take 2 of those out and I can use them in my salads as well, and they're great. Because it's for me, like, I'll find a way tomorrow night to or tomorrow during the day before I go for my walk. Now, should I go for my walk before I eat my salad or after? This is where I need the help, guys. Yeah, the mini ones. If you ever get to go to Woolworths, man, check out the ones called the Odd Bunch. And I think you get like 750 grams or something, and it's like $10. So just an idea for you, though. Don't have to listen to my opinion. Yes. I hate the fact. I remember when I first moved out and away from my parents and away from my sister, and I started living with my partner at the time. but he's now my ex, and I lived with him, and we used to be able to go to the shops and eat after. And so, okay. So then what would happen is that I would be able to nearly fill a trolley with $100. Okay, so hang on. Eat after, body burns fat. But okay, but the thing is, shouldn't I go for the walk after my salad? Because then it can burn the fat that was in that salad? I don't know. I am as clueless as a deer in the headlights thinking, ooh, bright light. Oh, wait. Oh, bang. I'm dead. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. So, okay. See, I'm conflicted. Someone out of this, okay, there's three people that I know for sure. Well, someone have, hang on. I spend heaps on food and there's only me. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and dogs and cats and animals alike that are listening, I see it as that that's why I'm doing the YouFoods thing. Because with what they put in their meals, I would spend a fortune to make. So, oh, and cherry tomatoes. Sorry, can't forget the cherry tomatoes. They're in my salad too, just so it gives it a bit of acidic taste. And with the ginger and lemongrass, what I'm going to be doing is that when I go to the shops tomorrow, is that I need to find a way to do this so it doesn't taste gross. But I've got, like I said, I've got ginger and lemongrass oil. Yes. See, Karen and I can relate. We spend so much money on food, and half the time, I'll be honest with you, that's approximately how much I spend, Karen. But that's not including my phone credit. That's not including my shampoo, my conditioner, my body wash. Because I forgive me for admitting this, but I can't stand the feel of soap, as in a bar of soap. It it feels weird. So I use body wash, and apparently that makes me feral. But the person who called me that really shouldn't be saying that, considering. Hello, Emu. I know you like food. You're a smart man. But Lisa, Emu's here if you're still in here. So yeah, so that's why I've stuck to now for the next 3 months, and if it all goes well, I'll extend it. I'm going to be doing the YouFoods food, and then when I go to the shops, I'll be picking up stuff that I need for salad stuff and my waters. And yeah, like yesterday, I went to this place called, I told Van and Emu about this earlier today. I went to this place called Carl's Burger. Now, for some reason lately, my brother calls me a sloth because I sleep all day. But hey, if they're amazing and cute, then yay! But no, like I said, I rather know that I can spend, say, like I said, $100 on YouFoods meals, and then say spend 50, $60 on fruit and veg and all that sort of shit, and know then that my shopping's only going to come to 150, 200 if I count my phone credit, 250 if I count like all my basic toiletries. I don't know what my spirit animal is. I'd like to think, I used to always think that it was the silverback, but gorilla, but then my ex lost all that weight and he no longer looked like a silverback. Gorilla, that is. Um, I'm so mean. But no, but like I said, that's what I want to do. I want to be able to make sure that I stick to everything. Karen, sweetie, they're kangaroos, honey. They're not emus. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'm so sorry. But like I said, that's what I want to try and do. I want to try 3 months without Jeremiah. And if I find, oh, okay, we won't tell Emu. No, I won't. No, you just told all of chat, and the likelihood of Emu reading that is very high. But Ah, Emu, I adore you. You know that, right? Don't ever say she moves like a sloth. That's mean. Because no one in chat can actually time you out, but I can. So do not say that about Van. That's mean. Um, Considering the fact that she does more than you actually realize, Amy, be nice. That's my little sister, mate. Um, yeah. So, like I said, I want to try doing it with the way I do it because if I go into the shops and I buy, now this is bad, I buy a roast or I buy one of the rotisserie chickens, which they say are healthier than if you were to cook it yourself. But thanks to my mind, I've actually picked up one of those George Foreman roasting thingies that if I put a chicken in there, all the fat would drip out of it and be like, great. But I just want to be able to, yeah, yes. Van's my little sister. Seeking the Truth with Dave is my uncle. Karen is my auntie. And who else? There's Sharon Ashman. She's my auntie. There are a lot of people in here that I protect. So, Emu, mod or not, sweetie. Oh, there's no. Yes, you're just home to witness the mellowed out Van where you're doing everything so she can't do anything. So, uh, oh, you'll be my cousin? Wicked, Lisa. There you go. You can all give me what you want to be to me. Lisa can be my cousin. That's cool. Yeah, I think that if Emu keeps it up, I will time him out. That's easy. Emu, you have to the count of 5 to apologize to Van, or I'll put you in timeout. You ready? Let's all count together. 1. Well, I'll just do the counting. Hey, Miss Jones. I don't see you in here, but hello. Lisa's just said hello to you, and I don't actually think I see you. Oh, yeah, there you are. Hello. Yes. So where was I? What number? Yeah, 1. You've got 4 seconds, Emu, to apologise. 2. 3. This is fucked. 3. Does he want to be timed out? 4. 4 1/4. 4 1/2. Come on, Amy. Oh, hang on. Okay, there you go. You're in timeout. Okay. He didn't apologise. So Emu has officially been timed out because he upset my sister. Oh, Emu, you know I adore you, sweetheart, but you can't say something mean about my sister and then expect me to be all like okay with it because I won't be ever. It does not matter. You can still be mod, but I'm the one that still has the power to block. Oh, not block, but time out from anything. Yes. I'm sorry, but it sounds this okay. Van is my not sister by blood, but she's my closest friend in the YouTube world, and I love her to bits. And I am sorry if this sounds condescending. I will not, under any circumstances, whether he's joking or not, I will never allow Emu, as much as I adore him, to come in here and make her feel 1 ounce of insecurity about herself. It's the same for all of you. If you come in here and if your other partner comes in or your partner comes in here and he's being an asshole to you and he's not a mod, time him out as well. I do not care because I would not have anyone who I consider family being made to feel a little bit like shit about themselves. No way. I won't go anywhere, Karen. I promise you. I'm staying here for a little while. Yes, but like I said, it's easy because Trent wouldn't even know how to use the steam mop if it wasn't for Van. So, like, See, that's one thing, and it sounds really mean, but if my partner gave me cleaning products as a gift, I would personally tell him to go shove it. Unless it was something that I actually asked for, then it's a different story. But yeah. Sorry, Trent. No, no, because um, I'm very, 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 very protective of Van. And if you all want to know why, not only because, like I said, she's like my sister, but look at her. She's fucking gorgeous, guys. You know, how can you not want to protect her? There are a lot of dipshits out there who'll try being rude to her and mean. And if I'm in the same chat and I'm mod on that channel, regardless, I don't give a shit. They were timed out, especially if I'm mod. Hello, Sonia. My husband gave me a grill one year. I don't cook on a grill. Did he? You said to him, hang on. Interesting, Penny. There are times like, okay, I will say this, it doesn't matter who does this on any of their lives. There are a lot of things that a lot of channels are coming out with now that I had actually mentioned going back even up to 8 months ago. And because unfortunately I didn't, welcome back, Karen, because I didn't actually have the backup to it, a lot of people have actually forgotten those things. And so when I hear them coming out now, it's just like, I've said that. And it's really, really annoying because it's like I always thought that was not Nicole Kessinger walking, was Nicole Kessinger, sorry, walking out the door. When you see it, the first person walking out, I always said that was Nicole Kessinger, and everyone's like, no, it's not, no, it's not, it's Chris, it's Chris. No. And now people are going around saying, oh, it wasn't, it does look a lot like Nicole Kessinger. I've always said that I don't believe it's Shanann coming home, the footage that Nate is showing when she's coming home. I've always said that she does not look pregnant in that video. So I don't believe it was filmed from August 13th of 2018. And people are like, yeah, it was, it was. And then it's like, oh, okay. And then people are like now saying that it might not have been from that footage, like from that morning. I've always said that I don't believe it was Chris that drove his truck to work that day. And I can't remember for the life of me, and I apologize if the person who said it is actually in here. I think you said it, what do you call it? I think you said it in the chat, Penny, that everybody that worked at Anadarko had the same model, color truck. And I always said, how do we know that Chris didn't go in someone else's truck and someone else drove Chris's truck that day? And people are like, oh, no, they would know. Well, if you sign in as you and then you switch trucks, who's got to know it's you? Unless those cameras are fitted with a camera. That's a bit weird. Yes. Morning, Sonia. Oh, thank you, Miss Jones. I think personally that when you believe in something wholeheartedly, like my theory always will be to, first and foremost on my channel will always be to protect the people I love and care about. And those people know who they are, hopefully. And if anyone comes in here and tries to start on them or start saying horrible things about them, they will be removed from my channel. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do believe she was there that morning too. Because the fact that they never questioned her as to why her phone pinged, the fact that supposedly messages cannot be retrieved from a damaged SIM card, the fact that they never asked her the poignant questions. Karen, what was me? You said the thing about the trucks. Oops, sorry. But yeah, I've never, like, I don't mind when people repeat things that I've said. And for me, it's actually quite flattering because at the end of the day, it comes down to If I said something 8 months ago and people said, nah, 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 and then when they've looked more into it and it's just like, woohoo, hang on a second, where have we heard this? And it was good. I do appreciate when that happens. Okay, Van, I'll be here for a little while, sweetheart, so pop back when you can. Um, Karen, I'm your favorite. I don't play favorites. Yes, Penny, I do agree with that completely and 110%. It was shut down way too soon. Like, there's this telly movie out there called Perfect Murder, Perfect Town, or Perfect Town, Perfect Murder, and it's based on the John Bonet. I hope so, Van. And so long story short is that it was based on the John Bonet tragedy of her passing. And what happened is the fact you're one of my favorites, Karen, and I love you to bits, honey. And Karen has a beautiful heart, so please be respectful of her too. Um, what was I going to say? Yeah, they did a story about her, and like I said, Perfect Murder, Perfect Town, or whatever it was called. And what happened is, oh, I hope you're right, Sonia. I hope she loses all her hair everywhere, even on her whatever is below the panty line. But no, because they did they did that, and then they showed like them saying, "Oh, we got all the evidence that we needed and all this sort of stuff from the house." Now, the house where John Bonet lived was huge. I can't exactly remember exactly how big it was, but it was like huge. And yeah, her empanada, that's right. And so what happened is that they were ready to close down the crime scene and said, "Oh, yeah, we've got all the evidence we need. We've got," but then they were coerced to reopen it and go through it again because there's no way that they would have got the evidence that they needed in that short amount of time. Now, the crime scene for Chris was given back to Chris by midnight of the night that he was either charged and arrested or the night of the 13th. I don't remember exactly. So if anyone can find out that, yeah, neither do I, Karen. I've got a vision that it looks like Predator. Yeah, it's gross. Sorry, I make weird noises. And but like I said, it's like they didn't do anything that followed protocol in that case. And I'm sorry for the people who have tuned in many, many times into my lives. And again, thank you for doing so. Um, why is it that there were people in the house at one stage when they were sitting and they looked like they'd been sleeping on the couches and all that sort of shit? And I'm thinking, what are you fucking doing? Get out. There was no, as far as I remember, now someone needs to tell me um if I'm out of line saying this at all, but was the house ever taped off at all? Was Survey 319 ever? Please remember that I've said this, guys, because this is going to probably be brought up on other channels. I don't know. But in case it does, you go, Tabby said that. It comes down to, all right, was any of the crime scene at Survey, was that ever taped off? Was the Watts home ever taped off? Thanks, Karen. Were they ever taped off with the police tape? Someone please tell me that, because I've looked at photos of Survey 319 when they had the search and rescue out there. I've looked at the house when they did the welfare check and all of that sort of stuff. I've looked at so many photos, it's unreal. But I've never seen a photo. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. That's what I thought. There you go. Thank you, Sonia. I just find it very, very odd that there was three. Well, if you want to, and again, if you want to count Nico, I'm not dismissing him, but there were three 4, we'll count Nico. There were 4 bodies found out at Survey 319. Oh my God. Okay. Excuse my language when I say this. Where the fuck was the police tape to section off the tanks, or where Shanann's body was found? Where was the police tape to alert people? This is a crime scene. Fuck off! Don't come near here. Where was the tape? For swearing, I lost 2 people. I'm so sorry if you found my swearing offensive, but hey, that's who I am. Offensive to the max. But no, and also the fact that Shanann hated the smell of airport on her clothes and on herself. So where was the evidence to show that she had a shower when she got home? Because if she wanted to get rid of the airport smell, why would she go straight to bed? Or supposedly go straight to bed, I should say. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Sonia. If there was any evidence, they never took it, and if they did, it was contaminated. Exactly. I have said in every single one of my lives, and I've even said it on other channels, where were their gloves? Because at the end of the day, in every single 48 hours special and forensic files and all that sort of bullshit that I've watched over the years on YouTube, Foxtel when I had it, and all of that, they even wore gloves. Now, okay, let's put COVID issue aside for a mere moment, guys. Okay, this is all around the world. I'm asking you to just put the COVID issue we're having to one side. If you buy a box of those disposable gloves, you'll be paying like through the nose now. And this is why I'm saying just exclude COVID. Before COVID hit the world and started, all that shit that it does, you could pick up here in Australia, you could go to Coles and you could probably pick up a packet of disposable gloves, a pack of 30 for like $6. Not even that. All right. Exactly right, Miss Jones. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you. I'm going to highlight your comment because it's so true. Yes, exactly. Bedding in black bags mixed together is a big no-no. Exactly. Why would you put them in plastic bags where they can sweat? And if they sweat, they can then contaminate the potential fingerprints that were on there. If they put them in brown bags, then maybe. Yes, exactly. Before COVID, everything was cheaper. Exactly. I used to be able to, I would walk into Priceline and I used to be able to pick up masks when I used to dye my hair blue-black. And I could pick up those masks, those disposable masks. And I could pick up a pack of 10 of those for $1.50 to $2. Now they're like 10, 15, 20, 30, 50. Depends where you're going, actually, to buy the masks. So very, very disappointing in that. But like I was saying before, if they had no idea if Shanann was in the house, right? Because, and I got mixed up. Nicole Atkinson, who I've watched one of her videos, she goes, my name is not N-A, it's Nicole, So as you all know, I refer to Camel Tits as Camel Tits. But I will refer to Nicole Atkinson as Nicole because she deserves her name to be proper. Yes, they are ripping us off. But then what happened is that when they got to the house, and I've said this on a number of one of my lives, is that when they went to that house that day and Nicole Atkinson had mentioned to the cop, oh, I dropped her off at blah, blah time this morning, and she's not answering her phone. She's not answering text messages. She's not answering the door. I found out from her partner, or her husband, sorry, that they are separating. Now, if that wasn't a red flag, what is a red flag to Colorado police? Please tell me. Someone has to tell me. Sorry, Colorado police. Sorry. But they were potentially walking in. They didn't know what they were walking into. Okay? So you've got to look at it as whatever they were walking into, they had no idea. So while they were waiting, instead of following Chris in, which was number one stupid thing they didn't do. They didn't follow him into the house. But then when they were waiting at the door for that minute and 45 or whatever seconds it was for Chris to decide, I better let them in, they didn't think, well, we better go back to the car and put on gloves. We better put on protective headwear, hatwear, whatever, and make sure we're not, if we happen just to scratch our head, we're not dropping potential hair fibers into the carpet or anything like that. They didn't do their job correctly. Now, I can continue saying this, and yeah, Killerado, you got it right. Cool. I get angry when I watch, like I said, I can watch a reenactment of something that is on 48 Hours, Forensic Files, or one of those shows. And the thing that makes me so angry is that even in those reenactments, those idiots are wearing gloves. So why is it they didn't spend the 30 cents that day, literally 30 cents for a pair of freaking disposable gloves? Why didn't they wear gloves that day? And I always thought this, did they not wear gloves because they wanted to cross-contaminate the scene? So everywhere that they could have potentially, Camel Tits could have potentially touched, they touched it as well to remove her DNA from that particular scene or that particular area, so to speak. That's what I've been curious about. Did they walk in without gloves because they wanted to contaminate the scene on purpose to remove doubt that Nicole Kessinger was in the house on August 13th, 2018? Someone, can you guys hear me? I don't know. But no, it makes me very, very LE. What's LE? Sorry. Oh, lead investigator. Yeah. Duh, Danny. Is that what LE is, Karen? Yes, exactly. Exactly, Penny. Fingerprints on doors for a start was lost as all or most of the police touched the doors. Exactly. Sonia wrote, cops take more precautions on a routine traffic stop. Colorado cops were so nonchalant when the whole family was missing. So sad. Hello, Sugar Bee. I agree. Law enforcement. Oh, well, I've got to. Sorry. Tammy had a blonde moment, and I can say that because I'm a blonde. Oh, fucking hell. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. How can I not know LE was law enforcement? Oh my god, I'm so duh. I'm so I'm so sorry. Okay. Moving on from that bit of blonde embarrassing moments, according to Tammy. I just gave myself a dirty look. That's bad to do, but still. But no, but like I said, every single thing that they touched in that house that morning or that afternoon, sorry, when Chris, decided to finally go home. But yeah, it's just, why didn't they wear what happened? Okay. That dumbass cop that went in with Chris, Nicole, Nicholas, and her daughter. They all went into the house. The daughter, the little girl that people claimed was a ghost, was not a ghost. It was Nicole's little girl. Yes, Penny Blake, I do agree with that completely too. I have to highlight that. I'm sorry. The fact that they did, like I said, they did not know what they were walking in on. All right. So potentially they could have been walking into a massacre. There was no way that they could see what was happening, or what happened, if anything, happened upstairs. All right. There was no way that they could see the upstairs play area for the girls, which was in between the bedrooms and the bathrooms and all that sort of shit. They had no idea what was going to be found up there. What happens if they had found Shanann? And I'm sorry, guys, welcome back, Matt. What happens if they walked into a scene and Shanann had been stabbed to death in her bed? He would have to go back downstairs, cross-contaminating the scene once again to go get the appropriate equipment he would have needed to be able to assess the scene, so to speak. And that's what makes me angry. Yes, exactly. Couldn't agree. Yep. Sorry. Lisa is 100% correct. She wrote they didn't even call out their names. They only called them out when he opened up the door and goes, "Hello, this is blah, 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 blah. If you're there, make yourself known." Yeah, exactly. What if the murder, exactly, Sonia? What if the murderer was still there and killed the rest of them? Exactly right. Wouldn't you think, I'm going to come in with you, Chris, just to open the door? I'm going to do a quick scan to make sure that there's nothing to be potentially worried about, to make sure that the person, whatever's happened, is not still in the house. We want to make sure that it's a clear, way. But the thing that I'm confused about is that, like, I adore Nicole Atkinson. I absolutely think of her as a hero. I do, because if it wasn't for her, Chris would have been arrested, blah, 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 blah. But the point being, though, is that she allowed, and the police officer were okay to allow a child to go into another part of the house to play in either Bella or Cece's bedroom. Now, in saying that, what happens if, let's just say, NK, Camel Tits, was still in there? All right. Yeah, exactly. Once they walked around all the house, they stood upstairs. I found that odd. Exactly. Like, why would you stand around? Why did the police, here's the thing. Why did the police stop? This is where I'm starting to think it's very strange that Chris might not actually be involved, and I'm sorry for that, but is because when he said he wanted to go looking for his family in a home that he had lived in for the last, let's say, 5 years, he wanted to go look for his family. And the police told him not to because he wouldn't know where to look. Now, who does that? Okay, sorry, Penny wrote, they looked in her handbag, so why did they not look at her phone when it was first found? Because they needed the code. And the moment that they found it, that's when they should have said, okay, we're going to confiscate her phone. Chris, please do not touch the phone any further than you already have. Please place this phone in this plastic bag. But they didn't think of that. Dickheads. Sorry, guys. Had to light a smoke. Why? You know what I mean? Like I said, they had no idea what they were walking into that day. Shanann or the girls could have been found murdered upstairs. And when they went upstairs, there was a cop, if I remember correctly, who was going up the stairs and he was putting his hand on one part of the carpet and then going across to like make the carpet fiber stick up. And then he went back over it barehanded. Like, you dumbass sugar beet. I've said this in chats before. They go watch the wellness check to check in Joel Guy Jr. case in Tennessee. That's a wellness check. Warning, it's very disturbing. That was found, but Ellie did it right. Okay, sugar beet. If you can, my dear darling, can you please find that? Because I think I made you a mod. Can you please find that and then post it in here? Can you please try and find that wellness check if you can, and then bring it back and post it in here? Because then that way people, if they want to find it, they can find it by clicking on the link. or anyone who is one of my mods, which I'm pretty sure all of you are you able to find that? And if you're friends with me on Facebook, send it to me. Tammy Wells is my name on Facebook. It's the way if you also want to get in touch with me about anything you want me to talk about, feel free to. Sugar Beet, you're a sweetheart in more ways than one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm absolutely disgusted with the way they handled that because, like I said, if you're walking into a scene that you know absolutely nothing about, how can you be 100% sure that you're not walking into a potential crime scene? Like, this is going to sound weird. I get worried if I don't hear from Van. Like, I hear from Van every day. So I'm very, 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 very fortunate to have that friendship with her. Oh my God, that's, I have not heard of this Joel guy. So, yeah, Joel guy. But by the sounds of things, it sounds pretty fucked up. Uh, Sonia, Karen has asked you a question. I'm just about to post it on there so you can see it. Oh, I haven't heard the Joel guy either. Oh no. Okay. Oh, okay. See, I've got to be very careful when I call Colorado Colorado because even though that's what, excuse me, a lot of people do refer to it as. I don't want people coming in here that are from Colorado and think I'm being disrespectful to their, hometown of horrors because it's quite mean and I do apologize. Okay, I can remove that because you've answered it. Awesome. But yeah, I just find it, hang on, Miss Jones, for all the police knew, there could have been someone holding them holding them all at gunpoint inside the house. They were so unprofessional, in my opinion. I agree. I'm sorry I'm reading the comments out loud, guys, but sometimes people might be doing something around their house and not actually reading chat. So it breaks my heart too. Like, I'm not investigating the Summer Wells case at all. I actually had someone messaging me. I don't know who the fuck it was, but they messaged me and goes, "Oh, are you related to Summer Wells because of my surname?" And I'm like, "Nope." And then they blocked me. It's like, oh, lovely, thanks. And it's just exact like I was going to respond with what you wrote, Miss Jones. Is the fact that I agree with that. Oh, okay. Well, there goes me going to bed in 15, 20 minutes. I am going to stay awake now and annoy all the hell out of all of you. I was planning on. Hi, would you like some stew? It's my mum's home recipe. She thought of it out of her own head. Just poof, out of her head came this idea. And I thought, oh. And again, I'm sorry if anyone found that comment offensive, but I have to try and, oh, yuck. Yeah. But, okay. So out of curiosity, who is a mod in here at the moment? Yay, Van's back. So I know Van's a mod. Who else is a mod? Oh, well, I hope you're back for a little while, Van. Okay, can I ask all of you to do me a favor? If I go missing for a week, don't, and I'm in I like that. Me, oh, I was just going, what's all this me? And I'm like, I asked to let me know who's mod. Okay, guys, in case you missed Van's response when I asked who's mod, this is her response. Okay? Yes. Emu, you're no longer timed out, dude, so you can come back if you want to. Unless he's gone to Betty Byes, because, I don't know how often emus sleep. Hey, can someone find that out on Google for me? How often emus sleep? Hey, Van, put the phone near Trent's ear and I go, emu, emu, emu. Trent, your boss, wake up. I'll just scare the fuck out of him. Emu. Yes, can someone please Google how long do emus sleep? Or how many hours a day does an emu sleep? Because all of us together, we have to make sure none of us answer it though. The next time Emu does a quiz night, and we can all go, one of us has to go, we've got a question for you now, Emu. How many hours a day does an emu sleep for? That would be interesting. Karen's on it. Wicked. It's not crime related, but hey. Yeah, play NK's giggle in his ear. You probably think it's a mosquito and swat it away. Oh, NK's giggle along with Chucky's. They don't play that to me because Chucky scares the crap out of me. But yeah. Too bad I'll let Karen do it. That's why I've got mods to help me out with random shit. How much can we shit stir him with this? Because let's say if they only sleep for say 2 hours, and I won't be here in 2 hours, guys, or I might be. You never know. And I can go, Trent, wake up. Amy's only sleep for 2 hours a day. Wake up. Yes. Oh my God, Sugar Bee, that is wicked. We should do that one night. We should on here just to see what Trent does. We should call it the Emu Trivia. Sometimes I'd like to be a mod to destroy. Oh, Sonia, aren't you a mod? Once every 90 minutes. There you go. Sonia, are you a mod on my channel, honey? Oh my God. I don't know. Could someone please tell me if Sonia's a mod? Because I feel like a horse's ass if she's not. Oh, okay. Give me 1 sec, please. Shit, what am I doing? Hang on. Okay. See how if I can do this properly. Oh shit, wrong thing. Hang on. If anyone wants to come up, oh shit, did I post it? Yes, I did. If anyone wants to pop up here for a few seconds while I go, and if Sonia wants to be, someone has to come up here and cover for me for a few seconds, I should say. Oh, you just keep an eye out for trolls and idiots and 1 sec, guys, sorry. All right. So can someone please press that link? I'll be honest with you, I don't care who. Even if it's one of the trolls in the background that are just learning and stalking, prowling, I don't know, whatever word you want to use. If anyone can please come up here. I need to make Sonia a mod, and I can't do that unless someone can come up here. Oh, okay. Okay. Yay! Thanks, Matt. Feel free. Yes. Yay! Hello, Matthew.
Hey Tammy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You can hear me fine?
Yep. I can see
Okay,
you. You're
good,
fine.
good.
Are you able to
Now,
cover for me for a few minutes?
yeah, of course, of course.
Don't.
I'm just gonna open up. So I'm going to answer everybody's questions while you're having a cigarette.
No,
Let's
I have a
see.
cigarette. Well, that's why I don't go on
Oh,
camera. No, I'm
okay,
about to
okay,
make
okay.
Sonia a mod. All right, I'll
So,
be back in a sec.
all right
Hey, hang
then.
on. I'll be back.
Yay. So, hey everybody, how's everyone going? I'm trying to read the chat. Okay, let's see. Don't worry, Lisa. Don't worry, Lisa. There's going to be no flashing, okay? Let's see who's got some questions. Let's see. Yeah, don't worry, Van. I'm not a flasher. And okay, what have we got? We've got Karen, please hit thumbs up. So let's talk about Joel Guy. Now, he's a real piece of work. Wouldn't you agree? Because apparently he killed his mum and dad, he chopped them up into little pieces, and he decided to cook them. But he was also really super duper lazy, and that I'm pretty sure that they've got footage of him going to, Walmart. Thank you very much, Penny. You love my shirt. Penny, sorry. I've been teaching all day today. This is my teaching shirt. I think we've got, see, I think this is, I'm not sure what flowers they are. I can't tell what flowers they are. But so Joel Guy basically killed his mum and dad. Let's see, he cut them up in little pieces and he decided to cook his mother's head. Now that's really disgusting. And in the meantime, he went to Walmart or Home Depot. He bought like bags and bleach. But he also was really lazy. So when somebody called like a wellness check, they found him at home. So how do you feel about that? Sorry if I'm just rambling. Hello, Tammy. Welcome back. Sorry if I'm just rambling.
No, it's fine. And you're very welcome, Sonia. This guy sounds like a loser. That's not as in the guy you're talking about.
Yeah. He's a real, like I said, he's a real loser. And I found a link. Yeah, I found if you want to see yes, Sonia, now we need a troll to come in just so I can practice. Okay. Well, be careful what you wish for, Sonia.
Yes, we're up for
And
sure.
I'm just telling you, just be careful what you wish for. But however, ooh, Tabby, what did you think about Dave's live today?
Oh, I found it very informative. There were a lot of things that him and TJ have brought to the surface, and I find it very interesting how a lot of things, like I said before, I think it was before you came into the live, that I mentioned like over 18 months ago or even less than that, I'm not sure, that I mentioned, and now other people are coming to the forefront and they're bringing it up, and I'm just like, I brought that up. What
Yeah,
the hell, and like, but it's good though because it's getting other people who can find the proof to back it up, then it's good. But when it's something that I brought up and people are so quick to dismiss it, it's just funny.
yeah, but Tammy, don't people learn? You got to understand that even
No,
though
that's what I
you
mean.
might
That's
be
what I'm saying.
you might be two steps ahead of people, but you got to understand that like when there's a group of people, of course they're going to doubt everything. They're going to say, "Where's your proof? Can you show me a document?" And you're just going to say to them in the future, say, "Yes, I just happened to call the CBI and they just sent me a document." You just got to say,
Yeah.
"Look, guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna, so." When people don't believe you 2 years ago, a year, but like now they're going to be saying, "Oh, Tammy, I'm sorry, we should have believed you." So, Tammy, what do you think is going to happen in the future? Because you're kind of on the money often.
Well, thank you. I do believe that NK will, I have to believe that NK will be arrested. I do believe
Yeah,
that she will be charged, but I don't think she will get as harsh a sentence as Chris
yeah,
because
yes,
I don't know if there's a statute of limitation or anything,
yeah.
but I do believe that she's going to be having some fun trying to fight the charges. And hopefully, there's new police that can look at the case and go, well, hang on, there's this woman who was the mistress. Why wasn't she ever put on a lie detector test? Why wasn't she questioned about why her phone pinged in near Chris's house in Frederick the morning of said murders? Why is
Tammy,
it that
Tammy, Tammy, Tammy,
you
Tammy, Tammy, Tammy. Just slow down. Take a breath. Now you're giving a lot of information right now. Now just slow down. What do you mean? Why you were like why? Just what do you mean?
In what sense? Like, why what?
Why wasn't her phone, or why was her
Yeah, like, no,
phone?
I'm saying that if I was to investigate this case, I would put her on a lie detector test, and I would be asking her, why did your phone ping in those
Yes.
at that time? Why were you like, why did you sound so snarly when you said Shanann's name? Ask the questions that they never did. Or better still, why did you find the need to destroy a SIM card to just go
Hmm.
out and get another one with the exact same phone number? And if she
Yeah.
goes, oh, because I wanted Chris to leave me alone, then why didn't you just change your number? Why did you destroy the SIM and then go buy another SIM card with the same phone number?
And the last question is, why are you such a bitch? I think that's really what we want to know. Why was she such a weird kind of woman? She was very
Oh, I thought you
evasive
were asking
about it.
why am I bitch? And I'm like,
Everything.
'cause I'm a Gemini.
Oh, no, no,
Because
no,
I
no,
think that
not you, not
she
you.
wanted what NK Camel Tits
Yeah, sorry, not
wanted
you.
what
I mean,
because you go, why are you such a bitch? And I'm like,
no,
well,
I'm
because I have
sorry.
to
I
be.
didn't mean you.
Amy, go to bed. I think it was because of the fact that she wanted, at the time, she wanted Chris because Chris was her, as they say, her apple in her eye for that time. But I do believe that once, if Chris was to leave Shanann and be like divorce and all the rest of it, there would always be three things that would always tie Chris and Shanann together. So she wanted Shanann out of the picture because she wanted to be Chris's number one.
Hmm.
Whereas with the kids, he would always, like, there'll always be a school play, there will always be a graduation, there will always be something that would draw Chris back to Shanann. So she wanted to make sure that there, whatever happened with the Shanann and the girls and Nico, there was nothing to make him want in order to go back. There
Okay.
you go, guys.
Now,
Votes up of Matt.
sorry, I'm just now. I'll give you a little bit of information now. A friend of mine, like a YouTube friend of mine, um, 2 days ago, she took a trip she visited the house. And so
Oh,
she went
wow.
there. Yeah, she went from New Mexico to Colorado, and she arrived. She spent the night in Colorado. She visited the house in the morning. Now, when there's a video. I mean, I don't want to advertise her channel because I don't want to advertise someone else's channel. But she went there. I mean, you could probably find it online. Just Google like say Chris
You can,
Watts.
if she's low on subs, advertise her channel. It's fine.
Oh, well, then she's pretty. She's pretty. She's got a great channel. Her name is Susan Barnes. She does a lot of like police interrogations online. And so she went to the house, and so she pulled up, she drove right, and she parked in the driveway. She sort of was looking at the house. She was sitting on the porch or the veranda. And then as she was leaving, guess who
Yeah.
was next door? Guess who walked outside of his old house? So basically she was
Oh,
there, and like Nate just basically walked past her, and she said to him like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just here to visit the house. I hope you don't mind." And he looked at her and he said, "Oh, whatever." And he just got in his car and drove off. So he was visiting because his mum lives there now. So he was
mm,
visiting his mum at the time, and she just happened to see him and say hello. So when everybody says like, "Oh, Nate's disappeared. Nate's CIA. Nate's like an alien," he might be. I don't know. But that guy still wears t-shirts, shorts, and flip-flops, and he's still fat. He's still got his hat on backwards, so he's still alive. He's very much the same. But so we've had a verified sighting of him a day ago, and then
oh,
also
wow.
she went to the police department. She just went there and she walked inside, and the lady at the office said, "What do you want?" And she said, my friend said, "I want a tour of the police office." And they said, "Oh, okay." So she went to the interview room. So she went inside the
Yeah,
interview, and and it's tiny. The room is the size of a bathroom. It's so small. But
far out.
what she was disappointed in was that the clock wasn't very loud anymore.
Oh,
So the
that's
clock, like
actually
she was
very interesting.
So maybe it's a different clock, but it's the same ugly black and white clock. But she was specifically videotaping it, and she was waiting for the click, and she couldn't hear the click, top, top sound that we all know and love. So yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So I mean, I maybe I thought that was interesting that she happened to see Nate walk past really quickly, and his attitude was like, whatever, just like he was busy. And then she also went to the police department just to have a quick look at the interview room. So
Far out.
that's
So
my
basically,
information for the day.
there you go. If Dave tunes in at any time, we should let him know that he can walk into and go, I want a tour of the police station.
Yeah, just to say hello. Can you show me around for a minute? Yeah, and I guess the police are either going to say yes or they're going to say no. But I think they're going to say yes more times than no. So yeah, good luck though.
Oh,
Anyway,
Van loves your shirt.
oh thank you, Van. This is my number one. Well, this is maybe my number two teaching shirt. I've got many
What's on 'em?
polished. Sorry.
I thought it was dragonflies for a second. Then I'm like, yeah, I love it too.
I don't know what it is. I think it's. I used to think it was I can't remember anything anymore from this. I
You're
always thought it was like
teasing that.
I always thought it was a hibiscus
Yeah,
or
that's what.
yeah
It's very
or
nice. Very you.
yeah. Thank you. It's one of my favorite teaching shirts. Anyway, I'll jump down now. I'll let you get back
Okay.
to it.
Okay. Thanks, Matt, for covering for me. All right. Say see you to Matt, guys. He's going to be back in chat, though. Thanks, Matt.
Bye for now.
Bye, sweetie.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. That was Matt Willis, ladies and gentlemen. He had to cover for me so I could make gotta remember who it was now, Sonia, a mod. So welcome to the mod squad, Sonia. Oh yeah, exactly. Sorry, I missed most of chat when Matt was up here, because when Matt's up here I just like lose all like focus because he's so good looking. Yes, they would be a financial burden for the next 18 years. NK didn't want that. She was way too financially responsible for that, exactly. Because then, if he had to pay for something for the kids and he couldn't afford it, he probably would have turned to her, oh, can you help me? So yeah, Matt's really cool. Matt actually is one of the few that does pop up here and ask me questions, which is really cool. And just know, everyone in chat, if you have questions you would like to ask me. Oh, poor Muffy. Oh, that's why when Matt goes up and tries to adjust something, I'm like, there you go, guys, you got a close up of Matt. Because, that way, if Muffy ever happens to come in here, she can screenshot the picture. Get a close up of Matt. I won't say for what reasons, but hey. But no, if there is any questions, like I said, that's what I love when Matt does come up here. He does ask questions about the case or asks me just general questions. And I think that is really cool that he does that, because obviously then it gets Matt to realize how much of a mental case I can be and how normal I can be. So if there is anyone, hang on, more. Yeah, sorry. Yep. Yes, you do. Yes, Van and Matt are the two that do question me, and yeah, Van. Oh, yeah, it was awesome to get a close up of Matt. I'm sure you enjoyed it, Emu. Oh. May I ask how Van's laugh made you wake up? Are you sure it was her laugh? Oh, and Emu, did you know that I've got a question for you, Emu? Unless you've read chat, how often do emus sleep? Ha ha ha. Emu. Here's a question from Karen for you. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Did he know that she was on the other end listening? Most probably. Emu, go to bed. You've been told. It's all good. If you don't want to go to bed, that's fine, but just don't be weird. Van's laugh is beautiful. Leave her alone. And yes, if she's loud, then that's a bit of an overshare, but it's great. My phone's nearly flat, guys, and I'm not going to bed just yet, so I will be ending this live very soon. But before I do end it, is there anyone got any questions for me at all? Emu, stop criticizing my best friend's laugh and my little sister's laugh. Not very nice. Keep doing that, you'll be removed as a mod, then the other mods can time you out whenever. I do believe they'll burn the phones completely. Leave you. Exactly. I do believe, like I said to Matt, I do believe that if she's ever questioned again, she should be put on a lie detector test as she's answering them. Do I know any cute guys asking for a friend? I do, but they're all attached. I know 1, 2, 3 very, very, from my perspective, 3 very, very sexy guys, but unfortunately, they're all around my age and they're all in relationships. So, no, I'm sorry. Hang on, what did Lisa write? Sorry, guys, give me 1 sec. I missed something Lisa wrote. Yes, leave Jim alone. Yeah, we'll start. Anytime that Trent's being annoying, we'll just call him Jim. God, smoke keeps going out. But like I said, if there is anyone in here who has a question for me, please. It doesn't have to be true crime related. It can be about anything. You're welcome, Karen. Are there any questions? Because like I said, if there's not, I'm going to end this live and go do what I need to do. No questions. Wow, this is actually really quite bad. No one's got any questions for me. So Jim, he should be questions, just saying, even though I was just saying we should leave him alone, we shouldn't. Exactly. And what gave NK the rights to basically call the narrative of the investigation? Like, why was she allowed to say, leave Jim alone and get away with that? That's just fucked up. My next live will probably be Wednesday night. Okay. No, I do not like the color orange. I think it is a horrible color. Yes, exactly. And Chris told them to leave NK alone. So what the hell when there's a murderer, that's wonderful. Amy, you like oranges? That's great. But I was asked if I like the color orange. Excuse me for a sec, guys. Got a leg cramp happening here, and it's annoying the crap out of me. But all good. I'll get over it. But yes, neither, Vern. I'm not really into wool, and I'm not really into fleece, so to speak. She's a responsible adult because her daddy helps her all the time, and she's financially secure because of her dad. All right, guys. Can you hang on 1 sec? I'll be back. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I'll be back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Let's go to the little girl's room. Sorry about that. Yes, but I'm more into dragonflies than butterflies. I have no idea how a worm has an emoji. No, I'm not in Adelaide. We're not in lockdown. No, but we have to wear face masks everywhere we go, and we have to sign in. Oh, that's really sweet, Sugar Beet. No. I had to go to the bathroom. So apologies for that, people. But all good in the hood, as they would say. Sonia, time out Emu if you need to time out someone. Oh, you can't because you're a mod now. Whoops. Yes, Miss Jones, have a great day. Yes, I should put that sign up, but I can't do emojis when I'm on panel, unfortunately. But yes, I'll see you next time, Sugar Bee. Sorry, Miss Jones. Please take care of yourself and stay safe. Yes, you will. I seem to get a lot of trolls in here when I least expect it. But it happens. But thank you, and like I said, I'm welcome to the mod squad. I don't know why that is emoji. The one that Emu put up was of the signs that you see on toilet doors, like boy and girl. I used to always think when I was a kid that this is when I was like really, 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 really young. I used to always think that, okay, I have to be wearing a dress to go into these ones and I have to be wearing pants to go into that one. I actually, me being me, like I said, I was very, very young. But thank you, Sonia. But like I said, you will get a troll, and sometimes it's good. Being a mod on my channel, it all comes down to block the trolls. But if there is someone in here that you are finding is personally offending you, feel free to time them out as well if you can, or let me know and I will. But no, I appreciate each of you, just so you all know that. But I am going to end this live now. Sorry, guys, but I am. I will be back Wednesday night or tomorrow night or Tuesday night. Depends how I feel and how much sleep I get in the meantime. Yeah, I have no idea. I love ice cream, but cream doesn't like me. Exactly right, Penny. Blake could have said it better myself. In here, we look after each other. Exactly. Well, thank you, Matt, for popping up here and saving my butt before when I had to go make Sonia a mod. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Keep in mind who are mods. I think you're all mods in here at the moment. Please know that if there's a time you do not wish to be a mod for me be a mod for me anymore, please let me know. Like, even if it's in the middle of a chat and you just say, Tammy, I'm a mod on a few channels now. It's getting too much for me. Do you mind if I step down? And I'll be like, no worries. Thank you, Penny. Yeah, like Van just wrote, everyone please stay safe. And please look after yourselves. And just remember, there's always a place here when I'm on live. If you ever want to come up and talk about anything, it's fine. You don't want me talking about certain things, let me know, and I'll make sure that I'm very cautious of it. I'm here to look out for all of you as well as you're here to look out for me, and I do appreciate that immensely. So until next time, you know my slogan: good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.